Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ayoola, and if you're seeing my video for the very first time, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know you're an answer to prayers. Thank you for always coming back. I am a YouTuber based in Texas, and today's video is actually about my relocation series. Okay, so there is a series on my channel that is about relocation and how I relocated, what I did and all that. So I've been making a couple of videos on those issues and everything happened. And it has been getting a lot of questions, at least good questions, good amount of questions. And today's video was prompted by one of my subscribers, and yeah, I'm sure if she's watching this probably knows you inspired this video. Thank you, Hilda. And I thought about it that when I was relocating, I had a couple of questions, and I also watched a couple of videos that explained to me like the cost, the what it should look like, what my cost range would be to relocate successfully as a student. And I thought about it that okay, I've actually never shared that. I've never shared like how much it cost me to get here. So unlike maybe other people, I didn't pay agents and all that. And now I sat down after she asked me a question, money related question about relocation, and I'm like, actually I spent a lot of money to get here, and I've always said it vaguely, like, oh, I spent this amount. I never actually like broke it down to know how much I spent. So a question got me into mathematics analysis mode, and I was going to show you like how all the expenses I inquired while coming here, at least the solid one that everybody has to encounter when relocating. And that's what this video is about. If it's something you're interested in, please do watch till the end. And if this is not something you like, I'm sure you'll find so many other videos on my channel that you can check out. And let's get right into the video. So if you have a burning question in your heart, please do throw it to me on Instagram. My Instagram handle will be on the screen right now, and it will also be in the description box if you're confused about it. So she asked me a question about like the cost of relocation. I'm sure if you are currently in a transition phase right now, embassies are doing interview. A lot of you have gotten your visa. Just happy for you. And if you've not yet and you're planning to go on this journey, then this is a video you should watch. Honestly, thinking about it now, if I had to pay somebody and not go through everything I went through, then count me in. But because now when I calculated all the money, I see that I'm running at almost the same amount people pay people to do these things. So first things first, I'm just going to be breaking down everything I believe everybody has to go through if you are going through this international student route of relocation. So I came in as an international student, and yeah, I'm in school, and this is what it cost me. So I wrote everything down here in my phone, and I'm just going to be going through them because I don't want to be talking randomly. So first things first is the application fee. So for somebody that wants to go to school, you already know you need to have an application fee. There are some schools that waive application fee, but trust me, most of those schools is it's like a very thin line for you to get into those schools. So I'll just believe that schools that allow you pay your application fee gives you leverage. I don't know if that makes sense. So the application fee costs me, it's usually between $60 to $75. I didn't pay one application fee, so trust me, that's why this amount I have to round it up in the end, because there are a lot of things I didn't do. I didn't add here. But the application fee, the last application fee I paid was $75, and as of today's exchange rate, that should be around 60, 50, 54, 56 to $60 to 60,000 naira thereabouts. That's in naira, but in dollar it was $75. So that's the first one. The second one was my GRE classes. So GRE is graduate record examination. So for people that would do an exam, this is your video. So for the class, which was overly pricey, if you've watched my video on GRE, you understand what I mean. The class was just pricey and trash. So for that one cost me 150,000 naira. Yes, 154 or 50. Let's just round it up to 150,000 naira. That class costs me 150,000 naira. excluding transportation that got me to that class for 1 month. Only for me to find out later that you can get the class cheaper for 80,000 naira. So watch my other video to know the gist on GRE. This is not the video for that. So that's 150,000. Then the exam proper. The exam cost me 130,000 naira. So I did the GRE exam for 130,000 naira. And I didn't pass, by the way. Well, I didn't get the mark I wanted to get or I was supposed to get. So check the video for details. I should put it somewhere. Then I wrote the test of English proficiency exam, which is the TOEFL. And the TOEFL cost me, so I wrote TOEFL once, but I registered for TOEFL twice. If you also want the TOEFL gist, it's there in my channel. You can just go and check it up. So the first TOEFL I registered for was 80,000 naira, which I regretted, like blatantly, like it was just a bad idea, but yes, it was 80,000 naira. Then the second TOEFL I registered for was 120,000 naira. It was more expensive. The gist is there. This is not cast in stone. It might be different and more expensive for another person. So fast forward, I got the TOEFL refund because I didn't end up writing the second exam. So I got a refund of 85,000 naira, which I would subtract from this mass that we are doing. Then fast forward, I got the admission finally. Yay! So I had to pay a visa fee. So this visa fee, you pay it in GT Bank. So it's a standard thing. It's not for US. It's a standard thing. You pay it whether you're coming for your tourist or you're just visiting, whatever it is you are doing. Honestly, you pay your visa fee. So this is the money that is used to process your visa. And that one cost me like 67,200. So you pay it in the bank and they give you your receipt. So I paid that one and it cost me 67,200. So that was that. Then I now had to pay the service fee. So the service fee is an American thing. It's like I think the UK schools, they call it CO. I don't know honestly. I don't want to say what I don't know here, but they call it something CAS or something. Yeah, I think CAS or something. So it's like what they send to you from here, from Homeland Security, saying that, oh, you can go to the embassy and have an interview. You have a legitimate reason of coming to the US. So I paid my service fee of 340,000 naira. 340,000 naira. Then we moved to flight. And the good thing, let me just quickly talk about service fee. So service fee, once if for any reason you didn't get your visa on your first trial, your service fee is valid for 1 year. So don't be afraid. So when you pay your 340k or 300 and whatever it is right now, because this was in 2022 and times have changed, exchange rate is crazy. So in 2023 it might be a little bit different or still the same, I don't know. So you can use your service fee for a year, at least a year, before you have to pay a new one. So if you don't get your visa within a year, then of course you have to pay a new one. Then next thing is the flight tickets. I won't advise you to be like me because I left Nigeria in almost a rush because school had resumed by the time I was coming, and I had an interview date saga. Is somewhere on my channel. Like the whole full gist is on my channel, and I don't want people that want financials to have to be hearing me repeat the story. That's why I'm not repeating them. So flight tickets cost me 1,100,000. I know, but of course, if you already know the drift. If you want your flights, it's not first class, so it's regular economy, and I paid that much. So if you want your flight to be cheaper, of course, you find other airlines, or not even airlines really. You book a long time. You book months ahead of the flight. So I basically booked my flight in 1 week, which made it that expensive. So it just might be cheaper. I've heard people that came to abroad for half the price, like 500,000. So, and I know people that came for 800, 900. So the money is not cast in stone, but I came with 1.1 million. Then food stuff, miscellaneous, like everything I did, because I didn't come here empty-handed. I brought food stuff, I brought things, and I think everything I did, honestly, in that period, buying this, buying that, doing this, doing that, the movement around, traveling from here to there, and all that, I think I can put that in a scale of 150 to 200. Let's just close it up. I know it might not be up to that exactly, but if you think about it, it's very close to between 150,000 to 200. So at the end of this calculation, we are almost in 2.5. Yeah, we are almost. I'll probably do the math somewhere on the screen. I'll do that. We are almost in like 2.5. So in an average, I would say, this is aside my school fees. So for somebody that is on a scholarship, of course, this will be it for them. This is all they have to incur, and that's about 3 million. And for someone that is not on a scholarship, of course, you will now think of school fees, and your school fees is majorly maybe between $8,000 to $10,000, and that's like 8 million thereabout, and you're paying per payment, that's 4 million. So let's say 8 million. So you're paying per payment of 4 million, and 4 million plus this 3 million you incurred in doing all these things, that's about 9 million naira. So yes. But you don't have to pay the part payment immediately. So that's why I'm not putting it here, because I didn't pay my part payment when I was coming. But ideally, that is the amount. So you are looking at a range of 9 million naira. But just for coming, school fees aside, you're looking at a range of 3 million naira. Oh, there was one other thing I put here that I didn't mention. That was the money I paid when I was applying for my visa. I was to look for a date. I told you guys that I had an agent that helped me with that, and I paid about like roughly almost 100,000 for that one. So yes, so just add that somewhere here. But that is it. So after all that talk, I needed to do this to just take a deep breath, because I didn't even think I spent up to that amount until I had to put pen to paper, and I realized that wow, it cost a lot. It wasn't easy. So if you're trying to come here, just give yourself time, prepare. I was working at some point, so it's not like I didn't have anything. And also, of course, family well wishes, and everything just came together. Basically, God just came through for me. So this is the amount that it cost to move from to, if that makes sense. Anyways, I hope you now know, and if you still need any other question about this financial breakdown, let me know in the DMs. Send me a message on Instagram, and don't forget to actually follow me on Instagram. Honestly, I think I'm trying my best that this summer is going to be a good summer, and I'm going to do the most. So yes, follow me on Instagram. If you enjoy watching this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I know you are done watching it, you liked it, you learned from it, but I'm so sure that you have not liked it yet. Why? If you like it, other people will be able to see it and benefit from it. So don't forget to like it, share it, subscribe, ask me questions in the comment section, and let me know how is your journey going so far. If you need any word of encouragement, trust me, I'm here. I'm the shoulder, I'm your guy. Let me know too. I'm here to tell you not to give up. That is the end of this video, and I really enjoyed filming it because it just gave me this idea of wow, you've come this far, God has helped you. I cannot place where all this money came out from, but it did, and I'm just here saying, wow, God, I must have really been looking down on this thing. I didn't know that I actually spent this amount. I didn't even have this amount in my account. So I'm just seeing the miracle. I'm just seeing the testimony in this situation right now, and I'm just grateful to God. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let's call it a day. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.